Hi, everybody. It's Redneck Billy Bob back here saying hello. Welcome, and I hope you're having a good day, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is where you're at. Yeah. And so, I had some interesting things happen. I was talking to some friends, and I got put in Facebook jail again. Yeah. I got 3 days. I wasn't even out in jail one day, and then I got 7 days. They give me 7 days. And you know what I found out? Because of this violation, they said your your picture goes against the community standards for dangerous individuals and organizations. Well, there wasn't no organization involved, so that's out of there. The second thing is that I want to point out, it looks like to me Facebook thinks that Nancy Pelosi is a dangerous individual. Because the meme was a picture of her saying they think she thinks, what was it?
Hitler.
She said, I believe that we're doing the Lord's work. And then there was a little blurb where Hitler said something very similar. So I got 7 days Facebook jail for that. And so I got to thinking about this now. Goes against community standards for dangerous individuals and organizations. Okay, the organization's out there. We already established that. Yep. And so I got to thinking. I said, well, hold on a second here. Hitler's dead. He can't be dangerous. So that leads me to believe that Facebook thinks that Nancy Pelosi is a dangerous individual because she's the only one still alive in that picture. Don't you think? It's got to be her. Nancy Pelosi is a dangerous individual. Yeah. I can't say if she is or she ain't. But somebody thinks she is. Otherwise, it wouldn't go against their community standards. So, that's that. And then me and a buddy was talking the other day, and he reminded me of something that happened when I was younger. Yeah, I wasn't a very good kid when I was young. I think I was just about 18, maybe 19 years old. And here's what happened. As me and this old boy have been working together doing roofing, he was from Missouri. And me and old Joe, we were pretty good friends. And we liked getting drunk together. Yeah, have a little beer. And so Joe was going to go back to Missouri. And so we thought, well, we'll get a sending off party here. And so me and old Joe, we started drinking beer. And I think between the two of us, we drank about a case and a half. And we run out of beer. But we had this big old bottle of white port wine. And we uncorked that bottle. And I'd take a tug on it. And he'd take a tug on it. And we lived a little bit out on the outskirts of town. And right behind our trailer house. See, we lived in this little teeny tiny trailer park. And right behind our trailer house were these horse stables. And didn't take much for us to think, let's go for a horseback ride. Yeah. So we went out there in them stables and couldn't find no bridles or saddles or nothing. So we took some baling twine and we made ourselves a harness out of baling twine. And we went for a ride. And we come out of the trailer park. We was going out along the road and was passing this bottle of white port wine back and forth. We were drunker than hell. We'd hardly stay on the damn horse, falling all over the place. God damn, we was having fun. And anyway, this police officer went by. Oh my God. We're thinking, why don't we do this wine? And we know he's going to come back two of us riding out here at 2 a.m. on a couple of horses. Yeah, he's going to come back and talk to us. Yeah. So Joe throwed that bottle out there in the ditch. And sure enough, here come that cop. He stopped us, wanted our ID and all that shit. And then here comes this big old black truck. And this old boy gets out of there. Me and Joe stand there and we're just drunker than hell, can't hardly stand up. And this old boy looks at us and he looks at the horses and goes, yeah, that's my horses. And that's that other horse, that belongs to so-and-so. Oh, shit, this guy knows where we got him. Yeah, one of them's his horse. Oh, shit, we're going to jail for sure now. Driving a horse while drunk. Yeah. Stealing horses. Oh, shit, they're going to kill us. They're going to hang us. So then he said, well, just have them take them on back to the stables and then you do with them what you want to do. And he wasn't going to press no charges. Because there wasn't no harm to them horses. So we took them back. And going in that trailer park, you hang a left and go in there. And then there's a curve going back to the trailer park. Well, there was one cop in front of us, one cop in back of us. And just as I went around that curve, that first cop was way up there at the stables. The other one hadn't made the left-hand turn. And I jumped off my horse, took off running. And I was running, just trying to sneak around, get away from the cops. And I seen this little roadster car with just a one seat, you know. And I jumped in there and I laid down in the seat. And my god dang knee hit the ooga horn. Right out in the middle of nowhere at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was son of a bitch. And so I got out there and I started running. I run out in this little field. There's this little teeny tiny tree. I curled up at the bottom of it. And I'm thinking, good Lord, you're out here in the middle of a field, the only tree here, and you're curled around the bottom of it. That's real smart. Oh, shit. So I thought, nah, I can't let my buddy get arrested by himself. So I got up and I walked over to the trailer park. And I was going, hello. And this cop was going, hello. And I come around the corner of that trailer, and that cop had his gun in his hand. And I thought, oh, shit, I'm going to get shot for stealing a horse. But he didn't shoot me. He handcuffed me behind my back, put me in the car. They put my buddy in the other car. And on the way back, the other cop stopped. And I tried looking back there, and Joe was standing out on the street, and the cop was in the back seat. And I thought, well, what the hell's going on back there? So then we get to the police station, and they put us in this little room. And then here comes Joe. They put him in there with me. And me and Joe were so drunk. God, I really don't think that anybody could not tell we were drunk. And so it was pretty obvious. And so we're sitting there waiting on the cops to come in. And I seen this bag of Doritos or Cheetos sitting on the cop's desk. And so Joe was going, I'm hungry too. And I said, okay, just a minute. So I got up and I grabbed them chips with my hands behind my back. And then I just backed up to Joe. And he had his face in that chip bag. Just gobbling up chips. And that cop walked in. And he just started laughing his ass off. He thought that was funny and shit, Joe, with his face in that bag. So he took the bag from me. And then he told us that we were going to be arrested for public intoxication. And it'd take $53 to get out of jail. Fortunately, between me and Joe, we both had enough for both our bail. So we both got out that night went back to the trailer park, and we had about 4 or 5 beers, so we finished some beers, and then we went to bed. So that's the story of stealing horses. You don't want to do it. It was fun, but don't steal horses. You get arrested. So there we have it. We have the most dangerous person in the world, Ms. Nancy Pelosi, because I got 7 days Facebook jail for her. And then I didn't get no days jail for being a criminal and stealing a horse while I was drunk. So that's about it. And be sure, I hear all these people on YouTube, every video they say, be sure and like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. I hear them say that all the time. So I'm saying that to you today. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and come back for some more of the redneck belly bob bullshit. I shouldn't say it like that. But anyway, come on back. And in the meantime, I hope you get what you wish and hope and pay for. Bye-bye. See you next time.